Hey, what's happening, Facebook and YouTube fam? This is your boy Reg. Hey, I'm about to head into work, but I just something on my mind I want to get off. I got a little small lesson. I titled this: "We are one election away from the new world order. We are one election away from the new world order or the one world government." Uh, if that if Trump doesn't get elected this November 3rd, I believe that we'll be closer to that new world order. Uh, these democratic socialists, that's what I call them. They're trying to implement socialism. Socialism is a form of government where they try to say the community gets to determine the production and distribution of goods and services. The community gets to determine the production and distribution of goods and service, but really it's the government that get to determine the production and distribution of goods and services. And under socialism, the government will distribute goods and services to whoever helps them politically, whoever helps them um, helps promote their government, build their government up. So I believe that we are one election away from the new world order system, because whatever, you got to understand something. What happens in America economically affects the whole entire world. I would say that America is sort of like the economic epicenter of the world. If America goes down economically, the world goes down economically. And so you got these radical democratic socialists, Biden and Kamala Harris and the rest of them, and they want socialism. Now here's the thing about socialism. Socialism destroys capitalism, and socialism is more like a transitional phase into communism. Under communism, the government controls everything. The government tells you what you can do, what you can't do, and the government controls goods and services. It controls production, distribution, everything, and you become like a slave to the state. And communism is the system of the Antichrist, and a lot of people don't know that. So I believe that if that's why I'm encouraging everybody to vote for Trump, because Trump is against socialism. He's against communism. And actually, I believe that God allowed Trump to become the president because God used him to interrupt the New World Order temporarily in order to give America and the world more time to repent. But if these democratic socialists take over, if Biden and Harris takes over, I believe that America will become a socialistic, will fall under socialism, which will eventually lead us into communism. Under communism, a dictator takes over. You can study the history of communism. Just look at communist China. Just look at Stalin and communist Russia. Just look at Cuba. More recently, look at Venezuela. Every time communism is implemented, a dictator takes over. So communism is the system of the Antichrist. But if I believe that Trump will get elected, but let's say he doesn't. Let's say something mighty strange happens. I believe that we will be one more step towards the new world order. I believe that under this new world order, I believe that the world will be divided up into 10 different regions, 10 different sections. I did like a part 1, part 2 teaching on this. But anyway, for example, if you study Daniel chapter 2, verse 31 to 34, you'll read about an image of a man. The image of the man has 10 toes. And I believe that that's talking about the 10 division world empire. Also, you'll read about a nondescript beast that has 10 horns, and you can read about that in Daniel chapter 7, verse 7, 8, 20, and 24, Revelation chapter 12, verse 3, Revelation chapter 13, verse 1, and then Revelation chapter 17, verses 3, 7, 12, and 16. So it depends on how this election goes. Also, if these democratic socialists, if they take over, we'll be one more step closer to that one world economic system. And you can read about that in Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 through 18. Revelation chapter 13, Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 through 11. Revelation 15, 2. Revelation 16, 2. Revelation 19, 20. And Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. So It depends on how things go. I'm voting for Trump because he's against the New World Order. He's against socialism. He's against communism, and I'm encouraging everyone watching this to vote for Trump. And he's done a lot of good things for Christians too. I could probably just do that in another video, but this video, I just wanted to explain that we are literally one election away from a new world order. We're one election away from a one world government. And so our dollar bill has been telling us that a new world order is coming. Just look at the insignia of the Illuminati on the back of your dollar bill. You'll see a pyramid with the words Novus Ordo Seclorum written on the bottom of it. So this is, your boy Reg isn't making this up. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I study Bible prophecy. I love Bible prophecy. I've been studying Bible prophecy since the 90s, and I kind of look at world events. I understand that God raises up nations, empires, and world leaders to fulfill ancient prophecy. So I look at everything through spiritual lenses, prophetic lenses. So, but just wanted to give you that shout out, Facebook fam. I'm about to head into work, and I love you guys. I hope this blesses you and kind of put things into perspective for you. God bless you. Bye.